Where do I start? They probably have 5 or 6 first, second round picks on that defense. Overall, they fly around to the ball. They're physical, athletic. It really starts up front. They've got some creatures up front with size, with strength, and they're athletic, so they can rush the passer. They can create havoc in the run game. Linebackers are fast flow guys. Secondary guys are going to get up in your face, press you, not let you get off the line of scrimmage. So across the board, they're an excellent defense. We got a work cut out for us. Guys understand that. They understand the challenge ahead, and we've had a good couple practices, so we're ready to go.
Chase Young in particular, he jumps out immediately. Yeah. How do you account for a guy like that?
He's a special kid. Special kid. You know, he can rush the passer. He can be disruptive in the run game. So you got to make sure that you put bodies on him. You got to make sure that you account for him in your pass protection and know where he's at, because he can disrupt the game. So we're well aware, the O-line is well aware of how talented he is, and they're excited to go up against a top-notch defensive lineman.
When your receivers are going out on their route is the #1 read, what do they need to do better generally in those scenarios?
Get open. You know, we got to play fast. That's #1. You got to run your routes at full speed, and then you got to. Our job as receivers is to give the quarterback an accurate picture. So when he hits his 3rd step, his 5th step, we need to be where he expects us to be, and that starts with playing fast, running fast, and then some of the details that that involve running routes. You know, being able to separate, being able to put your foot in the ground, getting your depth. You know, if it's press, being able to lean on a guy and create separation. So all those factor into a receiver getting open and creating a good picture for the quarterback.
Did you notice those guys starting to find a rhythm, sort of as Adrian did during that game, or did you notice them maybe sort of lagging behind a little bit today?
No, I thought the receivers played well, played fast. You know, did some good things, ball thrown. I know Conovi had a drop that we wish he had back, but for the most part, I thought they played fast, and you know, when the opportunity presented itself, we made plays, so we can keep getting better. You know, we have a challenge at hand this week with Ohio State and their secondary, and they've got numbers. I mean, you'll see 6, 7, 8 guys in the secondary all playing, all really the same, long, athletic, can run. So our guys know we've got a challenge at hand, and we're ready to face the challenge.
Do you take much from last year's team against Ohio State?
Yeah, we do. We went in there and played them well. You know, disappointed we didn't win, but played them well, and we'll look back, and I don't think there's going to be anybody scared or not thinking we can't win. So, you know, we had a good. We always focus on the preparation, day by day, and making sure we take care of our Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and we've had good Monday, good Tuesday, and good Wednesday. So we got to continue on the rest of the week, and so that we step on that field, we're confident because of our preparation. And, but last year does help in understanding that they have a lot of the same guys, we have a lot of the same guys, and it was a ball game last year.
How do you balance cleaning up the fumbles with making sure it doesn't become something that gets over the guy's head?
Yeah, we emphasize it every day in practice. You know, we do ball security every day, and guys have to realize that the hopes and dreams of this program is that football. So when you have that football in your hands, you got to make sure you end with it in your hands, and the guys are focused on that. And that sometimes the defense makes a good play and they put their hat on the ball and it happens, but we emphasize we can't. You turn the ball over 4 times against Ohio State, it's going to be long evening. So we understand the importance. The guys are focusing on it. We don't want to make too big of a deal where it's in our head, but we want to stress the importance of ball security.
How much do you worry about wear and tear? Someone like Wan'Dale, someone like Maurice.
Yeah, you do. You want to spread the reps around, but at the same time, they're special kids and special players, and so you want them to have as many opportunities as they can, because when they get the ball in their hands, they make plays. So we've got to balance. We know it's a long season. We got to balance keeping them fresh. We do that during practice, make sure they're not taking too many reps in practice, make sure they're fresh for game day. But you like to spread the wealth so guys can stay healthy for the entire season.
JD show you something in that Illinois game as far as toughness?
We knew he was tough, but he took some shots, man. I'm up in the press box and just cringing at times because he took some shots, but he's a tough kid, man. He kept getting up, getting back in the game. And that's the attitude that we are going to need this week against Ohio State across the board. Physical toughness, but also mental toughness. going out expecting to win, expecting to make a play. He exhibits that, and he's a great guy to have on his team.
You mentioned Ohio State's physicality, their press coverage. You guys are a smaller group of wide receivers. How do you combat that against big, strong?
Yeah, we worked it. You know, we go against great DBs every day. Going against our secondary, Lamar Jackson's a bigger size corner. So we work press release every day. So the guys are comfortable, but it comes down to a mindset. Man. I'm not going to let this guy jam me. I'm not going to let this guy disrupt me from getting into my route. And it will do different things to try to create softer coverage. But it really comes down to the mindset and trusting the preparation, trusting what we've done all summer, all fall, going against our defensive backs. You know, they press every day in one-on-ones and every day in practice. So the guys are comfortable, and now it's just time to go out there and show it.
In a game against a team like Ohio State, how important is it to maximize guys like Wan'Dale and Maurice?
Yeah, we got to find matchups. We got to find advantages. We got to move those guys around. You know, they can do so many things in special ways. So we've got to, put them in the backfield, get them touches. We got to put them out at receiver, get them touches, move them around. You got to get the playmakers the ball. In big games like this, playmakers got to step up and make plays. And so those two guys are playmakers on offense, and we got to find ways to get them involved, get them touches.
Is there ever a sense, again, against a team like that, you guys played last year, but needing to do everything right, all the time, and how does that mentally kind of work?
You play a top 5 team in the country. You don't have a large margin for error. I mean, you can't turn the ball over. You can't have a whole lot of penalties. You got to play a good game, clean game. Our guys understand that, and the preparation this week gives us as coaches encouragement that we're going to go out and do it. But against a top-ranked team in the country, you can't be sloppy. You can't start slow in the first half. Can't start slow in the second half. You got to be on it, and our guys understand that.
How beneficial is it to, when you don't have a run game going, just to throw Wan'Dale in there and see him play well in that position rather than a receiver?
Yeah, we have depth. So Mo is kind of beat up a little bit. Dedrick got beat up a little bit. So we put Wan'Dale in the backfield. He was a spark plug. Did great things in the backfield. Guys like that, we're going to move around. We're going to find ways to get him the ball and create matchups where he can be successful. And so it's a luxury to have guys that can play multiple positions. It adds depth, and if we need him at receiver more, he can play receiver. So it just adds more depth to the offense.
Heard there's a few extra cameras at practice today. How are guys handling all the attention of this week?
Good. We stress the preparation, man. We stress there's no difference if you're playing. The preparation doesn't change whether you're playing Bethune-Cookman or you're playing Ohio State or you're playing anybody. You're playing in the conference championship game, you're playing in the first game of the season. The preparation's the same. What we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is not going to change. Coach Frost is the same way this week as he was the first game of the season. With coaches are, it's really what goes on between the white lines. And don't get caught up in the hype. It's good that the hype is here. It's good that game day is going to be here, all the attention, but don't get caught up in it. It all comes down to what we do in between the white lines, and the guys, their preparation so far has been good.